They come from the vastness of space. Their mission, to turn our world into a dance floor.
Begin expedition. Scanning communications. Discovering sound patterns. Drum patterns recognized.
And the bassline.
Melody frequency response detected.
All these elements come together in a state of trance. Here's your host, Armin van Buuren. A State of Trance.
My own tune with the insanely talented violin player Miri, Ben-Ari. insanely talented Andrew Rayel. Welcome to this very special edition of the State of Trance podcast. This week, I'm playing you tracks from my brand new, just released album, More Intense. It includes the original album and some brand new tracks and remixes. If you want to hear all of them, make sure to check arminvanbuuren.com to get your copy of More Intense, or check Beatport for the extended editions. Okay, time to start the next tune of this album. Here is Turn This Love Around in a great remix by Toby Hedges.
Darkness, seasons fade away, but I know nothing here has changed, 'cause we're getting through the hardest, and some would fall astray, but I know our love still remains. There's no reason we should stop believing we can turn this love around.
With Armin van Buuren.
I play the safeguard, I'd rather break hearts, but you I can't resist. Too scared that someone can't get the job done, but now that you exist, lying here I get lost in the moment. I need a hit from you every night. I used to think I was fine being lonely, but I'm not afraid this time. And
State of Trance podcast. I'm Armin van Buuren. If you're wondering, is More Intense just a bundle of new remixes of Intense? Well, not quite. I've produced a couple of new tracks that are featured exclusively on this release, and you just heard one of them. Don't Wanna Find Love Away with Cindy Alma. And thank you for your emails. George Weber from Saudi Arabia shouts out to his girlfriend Pauline. Chirag Tewari in India sends a big shout out to his girlfriend Akshata. And Armand Boise from Guatemala sent me a beautiful picture of Lake Antillean while listening to this podcast. Thank you for it, Armand. I'd love to see where and how you are listening to this podcast. Your shouts or request, anything you'd like to share. Armin at astateoftrance.com. Are you ready for another exclusive tune? Alright, here we go. This is More Intense, the special, with my new track, Save My Nights.
The music saves my soul. My soul, my soul, my soul, my soul, my soul, my soul. The beat saves my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. Tonight, the DJ saves my night.
massive remix, Cosmic Gated, of my tune Pulsar. Time for the last tune of this week's A State of Trance podcast. It's dedicated to my new album More Intense, which is out now. And I have a final question, or better said, Jack, it's better if you say it.
Who's afraid of 138? 138. This is A State of Trance. Armin van Buuren, A State of Trance.
That's it for this week. Make sure to check out arminvanbuuren.com to get your copy of More Intense. And I'll see you next week for a new episode of the A State of Trance podcast.
Mission complete. Stopping frequency scan.
Thanks for tuning in this week. To listen again, please visit armindradio.com or check the podcast. And please don't forget to vote for your favorite track of the past 2 hours on astateoftrance.com. A State of Trance returns next week.
End of transmission.
To make some noise.